Hey, this is John. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4. In the last episode, we averted a war between Bun Malmo and Endor, and now we are in this cave hunting for a silver statue to hopefully get us some money to buy a shop, because we now have permission from the King of Endor to open a shop. But it costs 35 grand, and we have basically no money right now. I've got 1,000, so I'm $34,000 shy, but yeah. Okay, this cave is very dangerous, but we came here with some assistance, so hopefully that'll be okay. This poison rover is probably the most dangerous thing. If it poisons us, we could die on the way out of here, but... Oh, it got paralyzed though, that was great. And there's an Elephant Rover. I guess it's a cross between an elephant and an octopus. The name I'm confused about, but whatever. We got a Wing of the Wyvern. That could be helpful, because we will probably need to exit this dungeon, go back to town, and try again, because the monsters here are very dangerous, and... you know, we're gonna want to, survive. It's very important we don't die and lose half our gold. So, we don't have that much right now, but, you know, if we get any, we definitely don't want to lose it. And it'll be easier to go back to town and sell some of the treasure if we find any of that. Like, a lot of it is in places that are unreachable right now, so we'll have to deal with that, but... yeah, that venomous dagger is kind of nice. It does have, you know, a decent chance. I don't know. I'm not sure how much it is, like, maybe 1 in 4 or something, but it often will paralyze enemies. So even if someone can't kill something, the dagger is kind of useful. We found a club! I mean... I'll sell it if I have the option, but it sells for 20 gold, so realistically, anything else would probably replace it in my inventory if I need to discard something. What is this cave? I can't get a treasure chest. Yeah, well, me either, but I'm working on that. Okay, it's not that way. Okay, there's a stairwell over here. We'll go take that. Now see, that was a pretty good use of magic. You know, now we'll be able to take this in one round, which I like. I like taking fights in one round if we can. Copper sword. Oh, we're gonna have to discard something. Let's see here. Well, obviously, we're ditching the club. Copper sword will be worth 75. And the club is worth, you know, less. I don't know if there's any treasure over here, but we'll see. Nope, nothing over here. Okay, my mistake. Oh, that wasn't good. I hate when they do their strange dance. Ooh, a broadsword. Yeah, we're definitely ditching something for that. I am going to ditch... I guess I'll get rid of the leather shield. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat Taloon's lunch so we can get rid of that and have a space in our inventory. If we come across a treasure chest, I can just leave it there. But the chests in battle, you know, you can't get them once they're gone, so... Obviously, we will throw away whatever we need to, but I need to keep healing items because I might need them. Okay. If I need to throw something away. I'll throw away one of the wing of the wyvern, because we've got 2 of them now. Okay, I pushed it. Something happened. Hey, a path. And a treasure chest. The question is, should I come back for this? Ooh, the Morning Star. I mean, I could leave this here and come back for it. I wish these guys could be packed mills, but they can't be. Yeah, we will ditch one of our wings of the wyvern. And we'll go ahead and take the Morning Star. And I'm going to try to go back to town and sell our stuff. And we'll come back. And when we do come back, we should be able to finish the rest of this dungeon. Taloon has got up another level. That's great. There was a time when I did not know you could hire people, and I had to solo this dungeon, and it is so much harder. I guess I didn't talk to people back then? I don't know. Fortunately, that stairs comes out very near to the beginning of the dungeon, I think, so... She just wastes her MP. She really does. But... it's okay. Yep. Okay, now Taloon can use the Wing of the Wyvern. Actually, I'm not going to do that. We can survive, and I'll need to go to the inn anyway. Well, now that it's morning, I don't actually have to, but... Well, no, I mean I will, because I'll need to regain, the MP. But... the Scale Shield. Yes, I will discard, the, Wing of the Wyvern. Okay. So, let's go ahead and sell some things. We're gonna sell, basically everything at the bottom of Taloon's inventory. And only one of those things that we find in an actual treasure chest. The rest of them were all things we found from monsters, because Taloon is just very good at that. So, that is very nice. And yeah, I'm deliberately not using a helmet so that we have more inventory space. The inventory management in this game is so difficult. The best thing about the remakes is that it gives you a bag to hold things in. You can put extra stuff in there, which is just fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna go back to that cave. Let's see here. Let's buy another Wing of the Wyvern. We may have to discard it, but if we do, it'll be better. Chop doesn't seem to want to carry it. No, he doesn't, does he? He's lazy. Yeah, let's just max up on, you know, medical herbs and everything. And I'll get a Wing of the Wyvern. Okay. And I'll leave one empty slot so that if I need to... Well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. I'll just buy another medical herb. Never mind. Okay. Alright. Now, let's head back to the cave. And let's keep hunting for that silver statuette. Or silver statue? I don't know. Can't remember if it's full size or not. Now, interesting that Strom did not know that monster was dead, and he didn't retarget. His actions were fixed at the top of the battle, which I wouldn't think they would normally be that way, since I've seen the heal spell seem to react to when characters are low on health. But, I don't know. The AI in the game is... It's a product of its time, you know? It's from the 80s, you know? Like, conceptually, it is just not anywhere near level of what we think of as AI today, and even our AI today is kind of crummy. Okay. Would do a much better job of managing their magic. But it's fine. I really dislike the AI control in this game. That's really the only downside. But it's a great game, though. But it's part of its time, you know? So, the leather armor. Yep, we're going to have to get rid of something. Okay. Throw away one of those medical herbs. Huh. Now, Laurent does have heal. We can't use it outside of battle, but if we ever did get, weak... we should be able to... Or she should be able to heal us. Unless she wastes all her magic on dumb things. That does need to be done. Oh, gotta go that way, I guess. Okay. No, I should have run. Wasted 4 MP on a spell that didn't need to be cast at all. Okay, we do not want that. No, we don't. No. That's not worth it. Quit casting dumb spells! We already have one of those, so no, we won't be discarding anything. Let's level it up again. Good job, Taloon. Strength up 4, Vitality up 3. That's nice. Oh look, we get some treasure. Let's go grab this. The broadsword. We're definitely giving up something for that. Let's see here. I'm going to give up the leather armor, because I don't think that is super important. I'd rather have my healing items right now. What's in here? Money. I like money. We need money, so that's good. Huh, she attacked. That was... I still say she's a good hire, but, you know... Oh, that's not good for me. That wasn't so bad. She's still a good hire, but honestly... just wish she'd be a bit more conservative with her magic usage, you know? Like, she's got 2 fighters with her, you know? Let them take care of things most of the time. Nope, don't want the antidote herb. What's in here? Medical herb. No, I don't, but what we can do... Wait, what's the condition of our party? Oops, wrong thing. Okay, let's use one of our medical herbs on Strom, and then we can replace it with the one in this chest. Okay. I think I'll go ahead... Nah, let's just go ahead and search, get this. You know what? I should have left it there for now. Could have come back for that. Oh well. It's fine. I am overanalyzing things. Not important. Laurent, you should heal yourself. You've got the heal spell, you should do that. I guess I'll be doing that if there's something in this chest I want. Yeah, we gotta have that. I do not. Okay, so let's use the medical herb on Laurent. Okay. Now we'll get this iron spear. This is kind of the way you get a lot of the gold you're going to need for this part of the chapter. You know, you might need to go in a couple times. Copper sword. Let me see if I want to discard something for the copper sword. I'm going to go with no. I'm going to keep my medical herbs right now. Copper sword's only worth 75. If it were a broadsword, I would have said yes, I want that. But I think for now, I'm going to go with a no on that one. Oh, Strom did get the deck spill. Good job. Yeah, definitely not taking a club. No, thank you. There's nothing up here, is there? Didn't we go there before and there was nothing up here? I'm making a mistake, but whatever. Laurent, you really should save your magic. You're gonna need it. We need it for your heal spells. Yeah, okay, we gotta go down here. You know, there is still an entire floor on this cave. Oh, we're keeping that. Yeah. Let's see here. We're going to give up one of our medical herbs. Okay. I am running out of inventory and I have very few things to discard. So I'm going to go back to town, sell this stuff, and come back here. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back. I sold some stuff, and we're ready to keep going in the cave. So we get a boat to go get the treasure. Vampire Bat B is confused. Okay. I don't know why something would have happened when he trembled, but okay. Vampire B Bat unalived himself. Okay. Interesting. Oh. A rare miss for Taloon. The club. Nope, no thank you. So there's that guy who couldn't get a chest before. Look, he got one now, so I hope he's happy. So we can go ahead and go over and talk to him, and he'll be all excited. A short while ago, water suddenly poured down from above. I almost drowned, but I survived that ordeal and got to the treasure chest. Sorry. So these are both empty, but that's okay. There's more stuff he's missed, and we'll be getting those. Including the most important treasure, which he's wasting his time over there. We got a broadsword. Definitely want to get that. Okay. There's at least one more treasure in here. There might be two. We might have to give up some more stuff. I'll definitely use one of those herbs on Strom. I probably should have used that herb on Strom and not thrown it away, but, well, there we are. Our last medical herb, so we are entirely dependent on, what's her name? Laurent for healing. And she is not doing much to conserve her MP, so, I don't know. Hopefully we'll survive. And here's the good treasure, the silver statue. It is statuette. Okay. Alright, I can throw away the wing of the wyvern if I have to. If we get a broadsword or a half-plate armor, I will throw away that iron spear. Otherwise, we're going to keep that to sell if we can. She really likes that sleep spell. I don't really get it. Wooden hat. Yeah, we're definitely not doing that. And given how little inventory we have, can you imagine if one of our slots was in use by that iron safe? So that's why I don't like getting it. You can give it back, so, you know, there is that option too, but... Hey, here she keeps healing herself. Good job, Laurent. First time I can applaud your use of magic. The half-plate armor. Yeah, we gotta keep that. I'm gonna give up the wing of the wyvern for that, and we will walk back to town. So, if we have to, we will start running from fights. I'm not too worried. We're not too far from the exit. You know, it's just a little bit of a boat trip, and then we have to walk a little bit. So, we should be able to get back to Endor without too much concern. I would really love it if she'd stop wasting her magic, because we might need to be healed sometime. But since she apparently can't hear me, we're going to have to just let it be what it is. And if you remember, I said most of these quests end when you hit about level 13. We're level 12 now, so yeah, this quest is pretty close to the end. Not crazy close to the end. We've got a couple more things we have to do, but... But we will be very close. I think we'll be ready to buy our shop when we get back. That silver statuette is worth a ton of money. She is just determined to use up all her MP. Alright, it's okay. We're nearing the end of this dungeon. If anyone knows what an abacus of virtue is, I would love... Put that in the comments, because I am just like, what exactly is Taloon using right now? It makes absolutely no sense, but... I mean, isn't an abacus that old-timey counting machine, you know, with the beads? Is there another meaning of the word abacus I'm not aware of? I mean, abacus, you know, kind of makes sense for a merchant, but, like... Is he smacking people on the head with an abacus? I don't get what he could possibly be doing with that thing. That could be a weapon. But, whatever. The encounter rate. The encounter rate. Come on. I want to get back to Endor. Okay, Laurent is out of magic. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Iron Spear. Well... What can we discard? Yeah, there's nothing we can get rid of. It doesn't really matter. Everything we have is worth more than this. We already have an Iron Spear, so... Gonna have to give it up. It hurts. It hurts. You need so much money in this chapter. It hurts. But we're actually pretty good on cash at the moment. But we need a lot more than 35,000. And a club is the thing I care about. Doesn't bother me at all to throw away 22 gold. This might be day 5 for our hires, but we don't need them anymore, so should be okay if they leave us now. I hope that they stick around at least we get back to town, but past that, I really don't think it matters. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the inn. We have 12,000 gold. That's crazy. Well, they haven't left yet. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sell this Iron Spear. There we go. I'm not going to sell everything else, and you'll see why shortly. So I want to go over to this guy who wanted to get that silver statuette, and we'll see how much he's going to pay for it. Wait a minute. Isn't that the silver statue in your hand? I'll pay 20. No, 25,000 pieces. Will you sell it to me? What if I say no? Will you give me more? Okay. This isn't a haggling situation. I thought it might be. Yes, I'll sell it to you. Thank you so much. Hey, we have our 35,000 gold now. Awesome. We can finally buy our shop. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's see what happens to Taloon after that. We can go ahead and change the order of our party, put Taloon back in front. This effectively ends the part of the quest where you do any exploring or fighting. Well, more or less anyway. Are you asking if the shop downstairs is closed? Can I buy it? You do? Alright, from now on, you're the owner of this shop. Thus, Taloon finally gets his own shop and calls for his family. How wonderful. This is our shop. It's a dream come true. I'll work hard from now on. Let's work together to make this the world's greatest shop. I love you. Smack. Okay, based on that context, I'm thinking the smack in Chapter 1 was a kiss, not a slap in the face, but still, could be ambiguous. Alright, Daddy, you finally own a shop. I sure do, kid. I've made it. Okay, let's go let the king know we have opened a shop in his town. I'm not sure how you would know to do this other than just, you know, wandering around and talking to people, but You know, maybe it makes sense to go back to the king and thank him for getting the permission to open the shop. Taloon, I hear you own a shop now. How about taking a big order from me? I want you to collect weapons and armor for my soldiers and deliver them to the people downstairs. My order is 7 broadswords and 7 suits of half-plate armor. Okay. So, now you know why I kept this stuff. We've got 2 broadswords and 1 suit of half-plate armor. So let's go deliver that to the king. When you fill the order, you'll be paid 60,000 gold pieces. You can buy them in other towns if you want. Do your best. Are you here to deliver weapons and armor to the king? Yes, I am. Then I'll take your broadswords and half-plate armor. 2 broadswords, 1 suit of half-plate armor. Okay. We need to get 5 more broadswords and 6 suits of half-plate armor. And then we'll be paid 60,000 gold. So let's see here. 7 broadswords are worth 14,000. The half-plate armor, another 7,000, 8,000 or so. So we're going to be paid like 2.5 times what this stuff is worth. So that's, you know, kind of cool. Let's see here. Let's go talk to that guy who wanted to build a tunnel. I think he already said how much he wanted, but he said we need a shop. We have one now, so let's see what he says now. Yeah, he already said he needs 60,000 more. You do? Then I'll wait for you to bring me 60,000 gold pieces. Okay, so I don't have that, but obviously... But now we can get that using our shop. We don't need to go hunting for anything else. We don't need to, you know, wandering around, fighting monsters, hoping that we might get treasure that might be good. I mean, you know, it's nice when that happens. We got several broadswords and half-plate armors like this, but we had to sell some of them, unfortunately. But mostly we did okay. All you have to do is get about 10,000. Half-plate armor! What luck! There we go. So now we've got 2 of each. So that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here today. When we come back next time, we will work on fulfilling that order and trying to open up that tunnel. And you'll see how we're going to work on that. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Come back and see us next time when we will do more things. See you then.